You're listening to a Saturday night gaming podcast, The Great War, run by Tony Stevens. Hope you enjoy.
Attention, Patriots! The year is 1940 and the world stands on the edge of darkness as the iron grip of Rasputin's Russian Empire tightens across the globe. From the frozen wastes of Siberia to the bombed-out streets of Tokyo, the forces of freedom fight valiantly to hold the line against the enemy bolstered by unholy magic and terrifying technology. But fear not, brave citizens, for the United States has unveiled its greatest weapon in this battle for liberty, Squad Scion. Handpicked from the best and the brightest, these extraordinary individuals have undergone cutting-edge enhancements to become living symbols of hope. And now, 4 fresh recruits, armed with newfound powers and unshakable resolve, are ready to join the fight. These courageous heroes will face the horrors of war, sabotage the Russian war machine, and stand tall against Rasputin's monstrosity, the warriors of divinity. The road ahead will be perilous, but freedom is worth every sacrifice. So, stand at attention, soldiers! The world is watching and the time to strike for liberty is now! Good evening, brave listeners. It is my privilege and honor to welcome you to Terra Prime, the Great War, proudly presented by Saturday Night Gaming and now powered by the Apocalypse. Prepare yourselves for a journey into a world on the brink of chaos, where history has been rewritten and heroism is the last line of defense against tyranny. Tonight you'll witness the clash of courage and darkness as our valiant players navigate the rich lore of Terra Prime, unraveling secrets, facing unimaginable terrors, and standing firm against adversity the likes of which the world has never known before. It's action, it's adventure, it is history rewritten, and with a touch of the extraordinary, I might add. Now, with great excitement, I present our cast and crew, starting to my right.
That's me.
I had to think about it too.
I am Patrick Danielson. I'm being played by Dan.
Not Patrickson. Daniel
Yes.
Patrickson? No, that's not right.
I'll be going by Breaker most of the game. I expect all of you to remember that. I am a explosives expert who got experimented on, and now I get to be protected by water sometimes.
Cool.
Be on the lookout. I did accidentally dehydrate somebody to death one time, but I promise to try not to do that again.
Just releasing those secrets early on.
Yes.
Awesome. All right. And you, sir.
Don't worry, I wrote that down. It is a secret that I will give to somebody later.
That everybody else already knows. Got it. Got it.
Hopefully we'll all forget by then.
My name is John. My character is not Blast Master.
He's not the blast master. He's the explosives expert. You mean gas blaster?
He's
Or
also
gas master?
Gas Master.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
He
The mass gaster.
his given name by his mother is Gaston, but he now mostly goes by Atomos.
Animus.
Thanatos.
Oh my gosh.
Animus
I knew we
thanatos.
shouldn't do this if you couldn't pronounce it.
I'm pretty sure that means the deadly wind, right?
Yeah, because my whole family was killed by Rasputin, and
Same.
so in my I don't know who you are.
Twinsies.
We haven't gotten to you
I
yet.
know who you are.
Well, that's because I'm explaining who I am.
It's happening currently.
You know I'm Gaston, and that I have allowed myself to, through experimentation, to enhance myself so that it'll fuel my revenge against that guy I mentioned earlier.
Rasputin.
Rasputin.
Ah.
He has a power to make me forget. I will never forget. And that now, through experimentation, I am completely a gaseous being, poisonous gas, and I mostly have to be contained in a suit.
Special containment.
Yeah, special containment suit. I have gas powers. I can release myself into the air, causing discomfort to people around me. And
Sometimes
I think
death.
it's called passing gas is the name of the
Get them all out now. Go ahead.
We're not going to get them all out now.
Better out than in, I always say.
Yeah.
You literally never said that.
Well, just now I did.
Yeah.
You heard it. It's on
Wind,
recording.
Dust in the wind, so I'll go with it.
Dust in the wind. Okay, you. We're moving on.
I'm Jessica. I'm playing Katya Khrushchev. She also had her family killed by Rasputin. They were dissenters. He didn't like that.
This guy's been getting around.
Yeah, dissenters don't get a lot of attention, not good attention from
Yeah.
dictators.
Yeah.
Dictators and dissenters oftentimes they clash.
I heard that was how you sign up for being a guinea pig.
That's in New Guinea, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was a guinea pig. That's why I'm gas now.
Oh, anyway, sorry.
You allowed yourself to be a guinea pig. Don't even. We just listened to
Yeah, it
your
doesn't
story.
matter if I allow myself.
Now, what kind of a monster allows themselves to be experimented on by a scientist
I
just
didn't
to
say
save the
that
country?
I didn't allow. I just said that I was a guinea pig, and that is a fact.
I have fought in all the countries. I was rescued by the Germans and then fought in all the countries.
I
And
fought in
now
all
I
the
ended
plus
up
one.
here.
Nice. All right. And you with the red hair.
I'm Laura and I'm playing Ellie. And I don't remember my backstory.
You're a sweet young girl from Alabama. And
Alabama.
Alabama. And
Well, that's all. You don't even.
you
have
could
to
get a
tell me.
moonburn there, but she did not. She actually joined the great fight against the Russian war machine because she doesn't like it. It's because her older brother died. Yeah.
How did
Was
you
he-
forget about your older brother?
Her older brother
That was
died.
so traumatic that I forgot.
Maybe he's much older, and she doesn't remember.
He was fighting for the armed forces against the Russian war machine. He died, and she said, "I am not going to take this. I can stand up for myself and beat these bastards."
Was he also
That's
killed
why she's
by
here.
Rasputin?
Well, I mean, by extension, probably, because everybody that's killed by the Russians is killed by Rasputin, I guess, at some
Yeah,
point.
that makes sense.
All right. So I'm Tony Stevens. I will be your GM, editor-in-chief for this game. I hope to bring everybody all of the thrilling action that they've come to know by listening to Saturday Night Gaming's podcasts. Don't forget to go back and listen to everything that's predated this because it's all awesome too. And then tune in every week for us and we will present to you the best, most exciting story about the 1940s altered history that you've ever heard while listening to this. Right? Don't you agree?
Of all the broadcasts that I've ever heard, this is definitely one of them.
Of all the broadcasts in all the world about the altered history of the 1940s, you had to listen to mine. So, without further ado, all right. So, Katya, Ellie, and Gaston, as you're standing there and you're looting these lockers, a swirling, spiraling portal of energy opens up directly in front of you, and what drops out is Patty.
Patrick.
Patty, what are you doing, man?
Oh, I got to meet Rasputin.
Yeah.
Oh, he's like famous.
He dances.
Then I teleported.
Uh-huh.
Well, I teleported first.
Does the
And then I
portal
got to
behind
meet-
him close, or is anything else coming through it?
For a moment, you seem to see like the visage of a tall, slender woman with long golden hair and two large wolves. And before you can really register all the details, it just starts to evaporate.
Okay.
And then she helped me get back here.
Way better.
Cool.
I'm like, hey, thank you. I wave at the lady, and I thank her.
No!
Luckily, she's
We
not
are trying to figure out where we are in Russia and which direction is Rasputin.
I
I don't
didn't
expect you to
exactly
know that.
come by cardinal
I'm just letting
doors.
you know what we're doing. So, can I look around and see if there's anything in this maintenance hatch that will get us there?
Okay, so you're just like, hello, and then you
I just really
want to look
quickly-
around in the maintenance hatch to see what?
To see, like, this thing we're looking for in here is, like, to figure out where we are.
Like, finding a map.
Map
you
on
want
the
a
wall.
map.
Yeah.
I want something that shows us where we are in Russia.
And you know that there was basically a tower. You're at the base of the tower. Like, basically, you're in the basement. And all you're doing
Is there an elevator?
Yeah. It's not elevated.
How does the maintenance people get to the maintenance area where they want to maintain things?
It exists, but
I mean, you have like probably a rudimentary elevator.
I rolled a 9. I have 0 intelligence, but I want to know if there's an elevator after I go potty.
Okay.
she found the bathroom.
Yeah, she runs. Is there anything else that Gaston or maybe Ellie want to say to Patty, the breaker?
Where were you?
Oh, I was in Rasputin's base, like in his throne room.
Cool. Did you kill him?
He's got a lot of those guys.
Did you kill him?
He's got a lot of those big mech suit looking guys all surrounding him. And I threw as many grenades as I could whenever I teleported out.
So you killed him. Cool.
Maybe, but probably not.
Oh, I think so. You just wasted a bunch of grenades then.
But I made a cool exit.
Oh, that is important.
Also, I think thanks to her, now he can't whisper in my head.
Okay, do not tell me that all my character found was a bathroom. I want to know where the elevator is.
They were just talking
Oh.
to him, asking him where he was and what happened with him.
In the bathroom, you found him.
Gaston wants to
I
go
want
to
a
the
map!
bathroom.
Was there a map in the potty?
What the
That's what Dan just said.
Possible.
You just wanted to randomly stir the pot with her as soon as she walked back in the room?
Yeah. I want to know how to get up or to where more information is.
Oh, I used to be able to teleport.
Can you not anymore?
I don't
Maybe
think
she
so.
can, but I just really don't
Oh,
know.
I forgot he was here.
I just really don't want to know. I just really don't know if, like, him teleporting us directly to the top of the tower is a good
Oh.
idea.
I don't know that I can teleport exactly.
We are trying to be stealthy.
I haven't tried shadow leaping yet.
That sounds super cool.
I look forward to seeing what it does.
Did I find an elevator?
Yeah, there's a rudimentary elevator, I'm sure. It's fine. We can take you up.
Okay, let's go up it.
I mean, you didn't find a map in the bathroom, but
Did
I
we
asked
find,
if there was an elevator.
did we find a map?
you
in
told
the
me not to
maintenance
tell
room?
you until you got back. You're back. I'm talking to you. You were talking to him. Good Lord, why are you yelling at me? The elevator lurches and groans as it ascends into the darkness.
Is it one of those maintenance elevators with the gate?
Yes,
Cool.
the creaky kind.
Yeah, and they're big.
There's a single overhead bulb above it, and it flickers, casting long shadows across the grated steel floor.
Those are my favorite shadows.
When the doors creak open, the air is cold and sterile, humming faintly with magnetic interference. The walls are smooth black metal, etched faintly with arcane void sigils. Containment runes. You've entered a place not meant for prisoners, but for specimens. Rows of reinforced containment cells line a corridor, each sealed behind thick glass and humming energy barriers. The lights are dim, casting long, unnatural reflections, and some cells are empty. Others contain broken bodies, suspended in stasis fluid. Test subjects of Rasputin's void experiments. The hallway is silent until a faint clang echoes in the far end. A mechanical snarl follows.
Ooh, a robot dog. Maybe. Is that it? I heard it.
So we use the elevator to get to this room, right? Okay. would like to peer into the darkness
Do it.
with my flashlight.
Okay.
Just turn on a flashlight. You see all these things that I've just narrated for you. Yeah,
Yes.
that's how you saw those things. All of these glass barrier, like
That's how we saw
containment.
I would like to follow the sound until I find the source of the metallic snarl.
All right. So you've reached the sealed observation room, and through one-way glass, you see them. Heinrich hangs in chains. Now, you wouldn't recognize him necessarily right off the bat, but maybe you would because you were in the past on a mission with Hawk. His frame is scorched and partially disassembled, one eye flickering erratically. He is talking to himself, reciting twisted versions of German lullabies. My Mushi, I will save you. I will save you from the sausages. In the adjacent chamber, Corporal Anderson is seated on the floor, bruised but alert, one hand clutching a pressure-sealed wound, the other holding a shattered tool as a makeshift blade. When she sees you, her eyes widen, but she doesn't smile. She's watching and waiting because something's wrong. They are inside these sealed chambers.
I would like to analyze the room and see if I can see why, like the purpose of its build. Like, is it just meant as a prison, or is it meant as like observation, or?
It is observation, like the panel being, reinforced glass so that they can be seen in would definitely be an observation thing. Somebody experimenting on them. But it is definitely meant to be a containment prison.
Do we see anybody here other than them?
I see any Russians.
I'm willing to roll to see if I.
Do it. Bubble in something. That way you can bubble.
When I roll, there's always a chance.
I mean, it's the name of the game though, right?
You good with me rolling to look for people that we might not want us to be seen by?
We are in disguises, you're not.
Yes, they're in Russianish disguises.
Russianish.
I don't have a problem with you rolling for environmental awareness. You can do it.
I like how you specifically said a keyword that somebody else has. And one of my Russian guards could potentially roll it instead. Gasman.
Roll. I'm rolling. Oh, I'm rolling. I don't know why I picked
It's
that.
potential that I am being brought here to be placed.
Why am I
inside.
rolling?
You're rolling environmental.
To see what's
Yeah.
around us. Where
To see
you
if
just
there's
came
any
out of the
point-
elevator.
Okay.
To see if there's any point in
Something's
role playing.
snarling at us.
No, it's a metallic snarl. It's probably like.
I don't look
Oh.
around. I don't have eyes.
It's true you don't have eyes.
Yeah.
But don't roll on your folder.
Why
Roll on
not?
the table. 'Cause
Okay.
It needs to roll a few
If
times.
I roll on a table and it messes up, it's totally your
You've
fault.
been rolling a 5 on this folder
No, I'm
all
rolling
night.
10s and 12s and stuff.
You did that once or twice.
You
Roll 3.
You're,
Is
your
that
fault.
3?
That's a
Yeah,
3.
That's
Oh,
your
that's why I
fault.
hate his
That's
dice.
your fault.
That's a 1.
It's not my
That's
fault, dude.
I predicted it with my prediction engine.
You don't have a prediction.
I
engine.
do, and
It's
it
called your
predicted
brain.
Hey, John.
That is
Do you
my
have
brain.
anything that you can add to that?
I have something that I can take away the whole thing with my powers of
Edginess.
edging. The whole time I've been edging the whole time. And now I'm lowering my edge load here.
No wonder. it was
White chip.
No wonder. It was white.
It's so solid, it's compressed.
Oh my god.
Alright. See, look at that.
Oh
much
wow,
better.
yeah.
This
That's
thing.
a 10?
It's not that much better.
That
No,
is
it's
a 5,
that's
and
9.
that's a 4. That's 9. That's pretty
Plus
good.
what?
What are we doing?
What is it you're having him do?
He
Oh,
was using his
environmental
environmental
thing.
awareness.
-1, but plus. Am I using my gas to see?
Your environmental awareness, that doesn't, I think it goes off of your intelligence.
Okay, fine. So that's just a 9 if they cancel each other out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I found it!
You did.
That's
yay.
great.
And I'm gonna use it to add to my intelligence.
Bubble in.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna continue going on my Ghost Rider. Look at this guy, he's so cute.
It almost looks like a marshmallow head.
It's a skeleton head, but it's a square. Maybe I should like have a little thing in the back here. Oh, that's where he keeps his brain. Right there. I must be a little bit loud. Damn it, what? Yeah, get
Where
the,
were you?
I think you're going
I'm
too
sorry.
hard on it.
no.
Your answer is player.
Oh god.
I was worried.
All right. What did you roll? You rolled a 9.
Fine.
Yes.
All right. So I'll give you an option. You can get an awareness of the situation, but also potentially open up yourself to detection. So you can get an assist on some knowledge about the environment that you're in, but it may call attention to yourself. Or you can just be like, dudes, we're in a room, and there's glass rooms and stuff.
He's talking to you.
What?
I feel like it might be the second
I
option.
thought you were talking to Dan.
You're the one that rolled.
You rolled.
I thought I rolled well. I thought then I'm done. Okay, so what
You
happened?
rolled mid, so
9
the
is pretty
choice.
good.
Yeah,
7
that's
and
what
9.
mid means.
It only goes up to 12.
No, it doesn't.
There's only 3 tiers of success here.
Yeah.
So, I'll give you some information about the environment that you're in that you may need to know,
That's right, I forgot.
but you'll open yourself up to detection.
Okay,
Or,
me personally or all of us?
Just you.
Just me.
or you can just be like, I didn't really see any reason to think any harder, guys,
Oh, okay.
and not be detected.
Am I like out in the open or something?
You're all.
We're all standing
The
there.
3 of y'all escorted what looks to be an
But-
American
Yeah.
soldier.
Is that me?
Me.
Oh, you. Okay. But
And,
I'll
and
be.
Takeshi's there too.
But who's being detected? We're not.
Oh, yeah,
I'm not
and a
being
Japanese
sneaky.
Yeah,
We're
they
just
haven't- they just
looking
haven't asked for
around
his help yet.
to see what's in this room. That's all we're doing.
Okay.
We just need information.
And they're just gonna be noticed us looking
if you
in
get
a room.
detected and I can possibly do anything to help you, I will.
Okay, I'll get detected and I'll be like, Luke, I don't know who you are, but I'm supposed to be here.
Well, we're escorting you under. Remember your Chewbacca?
No, he's Chewbacca.
No, you are.
I'm Chewbacca.
Yes.
Well, then I am.
He wasn't here when we came up with the Chewbacca
I'm
plan.
a prisoner. I'm escaping. Okay, I will go for. I know what's in the room.
All right. So through your analysis and your awareness of the room, the environment, you can tell that there are subtle weaknesses in the structure of these viewing chambers that the allies and friends and former people that you've worked with are trapped inside of.
Oh, there
You
in there
can
now?
tell.
Jeez. Yes.
Yeah, they're trapped in there.
Yeah.
So you can tell that either someone with an immense amount of brute force strength might be able
The Rock.
to crack through the reinforced paneling, or someone who has some form of void travel ability could move in and out of those rooms with the prisoners.
Right. I'm like, it looks like there's a bunch of people in here, and use your void energy or your brute mannish strength to.
I don't know if we should say these guys. I think we should just keep moving.
I'm also been detected.
I know you know one of them, and we met the other one in the past when we worked with Hawk.
They're our best friends.
Yeah, she didn't work with them.
Right. I thought Commander Anderson, was that in the same mission?
I'm not Anderson. I was Anderson. I'm not Anderson right now. I'm Kat.
So that was the previous mission. Okay.
That was the flashback.
In a flashback mission,
Yeah.
you, as a team, were able to work with these people, but she was not on that mission.
Yeah.
I feel like this has nothing to do with our goal. We would probably just leave them and not rescue them. But that's just. Do they
I
know who
will
we
be-
are? Or they could be useful to me?
I will be willing to restate the mission log from Colonel Cross, and he was stating that your liaisons were Corporal Anderson, Heinrich von Grimm, and Dr.
Are
Stein.
they in there?
Two of
They're the people that have been described
It's
inside the
Heinrich.
prison cells.
Oh, fine. We'll rescue them.
It's Heinrich.
Of course, it's Heinrich. He's sitting there talking about my mushy. Didn't.
I don't know what that means, but it's disgusting.
So we'll rescue them. Are they behind some bars? How are they?
No, they're in glass.
Okay. Can I punch the glass?
Yes, because you are the rock.
I know, but it doesn't mean the glass is breakable.
In
He
a
said someone who's very strong,
Well, there's
or
no
someone
key.
who has void.
I surmise
I'm
that
just
the
gonna
glass
punch
is
the
thin
glass.
enough to be punched through
I'm gonna
by a
punch it.
sufficiently
Punch
strong,
it.
like,
Maybe it's
Women
one of my
that
eyeball.
reflect
I
and
would
you
like
described
to
it
help
as
her
really
punch it.
or maybe void energy. I guess no one detected me, so that's good.
Well, the prisoners all detected you.
Oh, hey! They see me in there? Are they conscious?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
10 to
Oh.
punch something.
And you were gonna not
The
say
mine isn't
what is
even
wrong with you?
I don't think I do. That's just
Go
for
off
deflecting things.
Stop deflecting.
I don't know. This isn't a deflection. This is like that's defensive. So 10.
All right. Yeah. So you managed to break open one of the doors or the glass panels that are securing these prisoners. Which one were you trying to free? The robot that's hanging dismantled from the
Heinrich.
wall that's singing German lullabies about his bushy, or the female in the other chamber that's holding a pressure wound?
Ooh,
Both of
that's
them.
female.
Or means pick one.
Oh,
Why
no.
can't I punch both
Why
windows?
can't we punch
Well, you
both?
successfully push.
Oh,
You have to roll two
you have to
different
do one
dice.
at a time.
That's fine.
You have to do one. That makes
I'm
So
sense.
fine
pick
with
one.
that. I don't care. Probably the person, not the crazy.
Yeah,
Robot?
that
Robot.
makes sense.
Probably after the person.
Makes sense.
All right, so yeah, you break in there, helping Corporal Anderson to her feet, probably helping her with the wound that she's got, tying a tourniquet around it, whatnot.
Do you know this crazy robot?
Yeah, of course I do. He's my crazy robot.
Okay, I turn around and punch the robot's glass out.
You are mushy. I
Alright.
point at her.
I'm not that mushy.
No, not you.
Oh.
To the lady. Is she mushy?
Anderson?
Is Anderson mushy? I
All
poke
right,
her.
so
13.
she turns around, pinpoint precision, punching the center of the reinforced glass, securing Heinrich, shattering it completely.
Oh wow. And
He
killing
looks
Heinrich.
up, his one twitching eye circles, and the shutters of the eye start to focus in, and he goes, "Ah! You are not mushy at all. You are not mushy. Firm. Hard.
No, stop describing not mushy.
Solid. Ja.
Solid like the rock.
Solid as a...
So we're supposed to liaise with you.
Corporal Anderson runs in, looking at his state of disrepair, noting that he can't walk for himself as he's been dismantled for a majority of it.
Ooh, I know what we do.
She
We
takes
put
some
him on the back of Chewbacca.
She takes some chains and latches him onto her back.
Oh, come on. Chewie carried around, what's his name, on his back when he's a kid.
She looks at you and she's like, "Why would I trust the gas guy?
Because
I've
that'd be
worked
fun.
with the gas guy. He's ridiculously
He is ridiculous.
Amazing!
ridiculous. He set off mines right in front of us.
Okay,
he
how
checked
did you get
fire by
captured?
running into it. What do you mean, how did I get captured? We're in the middle of enemy territory.
So am
No,
I.
I got-
I've not been captured.
Of course I know where we are.
Like on a
Who
map?
goes into enemy territory without knowing where they are?
The
It's like if you're going to be dropped off in the middle of
Right?
nowhere, you might as well just know everything about where you are, right? So do you study
exactly.
work?
Listen.
Read the map.
Where are we at?
We're in a prison cell
No,
that
I
we
mean,
got sent out in the
in
middle.
Russia.
Can you let me tell you where we are, Miss Sass?
Oh my
Okay.
god.
I'm telling you.
Prison cells.
Well, I know that. That's what I'm saying. Like, I was sent here to this prison cell because I infiltrated an enemy territory, but then they overwhelmed us with force. Look what and she turns around and starts thumbing towards her back. Look what they did to mine Heinrich.
Okay, so you don't know where we are.
Of course I do. They sent us this northern prison territory to be in a prison cell as to get us out of the way so we could no longer continue bombing and blowing shit up. That's what I do, okay? I shoot big
She has no
guns
idea where we
and I chew on cigars.
Maybe Heinrich knows where we are. No, that's unlikely.
She's so sassy. I don't know why she keeps saying that. I told you I know exactly where we are. This is where we are, and I know how to be given back where we were.
You were just as useless as him.
I don't know who's
What?
useless around here, lady. I already told you what I can do. And she spins a wrench in her hand and she says, you just seem feisty. That's whatever. But I'm going to go back to doing what I was doing. Fixing shit
You mean
and
stuck in
killing bad
this
guys.
prison that I just rescued you from?
Well,
Is that
I'm
what you were
just
doing?
not going to help you. That's what I'm going to do.
I
I'm
pull out
gonna
a
go walk
cigar
over
and
this.
shove it in her mouth.
Oh.
Whoa.
She's not gonna complain anymore, is she?
I can't complain with my mouth full, I guess.
Alright, I guess. I don't know if I trust it.
She lights the cigar and starts smoking it.
Yeah, I don't think she actually knows where we are. Nothing she said has convinced me that she actually knows how to get us back.
I've been writing everything she says down
No, you have not.
in my head.
Okay.
I go to Heinrich, and I tell him that I have heard of him. And I,
Yeah, I've heard of you too.
Haven't y'all met?
We
in the
met
flashback?
before.
We worked with him.
Met in the flashback.
What is your brain made of gas? You are silly or even mushier than mushy. You are gassy.
That makes sense.
well, I was going to say that I was a big fan, but not now.
Of course you are a big fan of mine. Who wouldn't be?
You would be better if you were just a fan.
You would be better if you were a fart in the wind.
I am a fart in a vent.
Then there's no better thing for you to do but
No.
to let yourself
No,
go.
you said that I would be
Air
better.
yourself out. If I was a fan, I would air out this entire chamber of your gaseousness.
Oh no, you.
We
went
have
too
worked
far.
ourselves into a rock, paper, scissors situation.
I should have left y'all in your.
I am
y'all
fan and you are
mean
gas
to-
and I win.
Oh, that could be our superhero name, Fan and Gas.
Gaseous fan.
I turn to gas, you blow it on other people.
Everyone else must die and suffer from your gas because I blow them in in the
their
general
general
direction.
direction.
Ah, yes. He reaches out his hand. High five.
Damn, let's do some-
I would,
Fuck you, fuck.
while they're arguing,
Talk now.
I would like to be analyzing the room to see if there are good places for me to place C3 bricks.
Sure, you can just structure. That's fine. So analyze structure.
Yeah.
That was ridiculous. I should have left those fuckers. Yes. Turn around and left.
Heinrich is amazing.
How about that
Is your new
6?
BFF?
Huh?
How about that 6?
You have absolutely no understanding of this environment.
It looks a lot like a prison / observation room.
Okay.
Anyway, I don't see where I could blow up stuff from here.
Okay, we came up in the maintenance elevator. There's gotta be like a main elevator. Or stairs.
Maybe. Thought
Okay.
we went down.
No, we went up.
We came in through the ground. Alright, let's just go all the way up to the top. Maybe we'll find more annoying people.
Finding the elevator. I would like to roll intelligence to find the sign that says elevator.
Elevator.
We're exit, like a big exit sign with an arrow. It's gonna lead to an elevator.
That is a 13.
Nice.
Damn.
Right. With that 13, you notice that Jen and Heinrich have already left the room, moving up a escape hatch that they
Wait,
have
they left
analyzed.
us?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
She said she knew where she was going, so they've already
Total
moved
bitch.
on.
We should have left them in the
She's-
prison.
Climbing a ladder up an escape hatch, basically a paneling in the ceiling,
Okay.
and he's just like hanging on her back, and he's like, "John,
Yelling
you want
insults
to come
at
with us?"
Gaston. No, he's like yelling insults at Gaston as they walk away. Talk to you a second time.
I will taunt you a second time.
Alright, I guess we'll follow them.
Going that way.
So glad we rescued these guys.
I had an idea, and it's to go that way. So
Let's
I will
go.
follow them up,
All right.
and then y'all can follow me if you want.
Yeah. We're going up anyway.
All right. So, out of the observatory. The observatory. It's so hard to go back and forth. So, out of the observatory, moving on to a rooftop situation at this point. There is a large mechanized suit that seems to be chained and bolted down onto the rooftop.
She's about to get in the suit and leave.
Oh,
us.
yeah,
Y'all
I'll
know
do
that,
this.
right? She's gotta like get in the suit and jump off the tower and
You
leave.
gotta beat her to the suit.
Who's getting in the suit?
It's her suit.
chained
It's
to the
Jin's suit.
rooftop.
Oh,
It's Jin's mech
there's-
suit that Heinrich goes inside of.
I will help
Or it's Heinrich's
To
mech suit.
destroy
I
the
can't remember who
chains?
goes into the mech suit.
or unhook
I'll
them
get both too.
or whatever.
You do what?
I'll try and help to unhook the chains if it looks like somebody knows how to use that mech suit.
Yeah, it's Jin and Heinrich's
Okay.
mech suit. But
So-
hold on. Can we need to like make sure they're not just gonna bamf as soon as they get in their mech suit? Talk to her.
Okay. I would like to
You're the only person
try
with enough
to
patience to do
convince
it.
her to be an ally.
Maybe you want to try and persuade?
Yeah.
Sure.
He's
So
gonna roll a
that's-
2.
I said, did you say that before you rolled?
He's
Yes.
gonna roll a 2.
Get your needs out.
He rolled a 13 to see them running off.
So that was a 13?
What?
Again?
Nice.
No, it's an 11, sorry.
Oh,
I
boo.
pre-added the 2 and then added it again.
All right. So as you're talking to her, and you're like, "So are you willing to help us?" And she's like, "Of course I'm willing to help you. I've already got a plan. Just follow me. I've already got the plan put together. All you have to do is follow the plan."
Can you tell us what the plan is?
I don't know about her though. She just keeps yelling at me.
Really?
I
I just
don't
asked
like
you a
that.
question.
You're kind of bossy.
Can you tell us what the plan is?
Of course. Do you see my friend? He has no legs. Right now I'm going to put him inside of this mech suit, Von Grimm. I'm going to attach all of these wire nodes to him so that I can download the map that's in his brain, projecting it with the holographic projectors from the mech suit's hands, showing you where we are and where we're supposed to go.
Which is
That
just
sounds
where
like a
you
plan.
came from, right?
Well, yeah, but we were overwhelmed. Now we've got you super people that are supposed to be able to help us. I've got one crazy robot, a big wrench, and a big gun.
And a cigar. You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks. I hope it's not making you angry, but right now in my mind I'm picturing two Jessicas talking to me.
But that's because that's what's happening.
Right. Like there's many things I'm like, I wouldn't say that. Jessica would. I might as well go for it.
Yeah. You're lucky that I'm not Cat Dennings right now.
Oh my god. If y'all had just found her.
Y'all be screwed. But so would Rasputin.
Which captains?
The one that she played
one with-
that wouldn't
that
agree
went
to
into
roll
hell.
for anything.
No, I saved Cutter's life. Okay?
Look, I'm not even supposed to have to roll. Look, I showed up, okay? Can
That's
we
not
just
what I ever
move
said, but
forward?
the implication was there. And I saved Cutter's life, okay?
The
Listen.
Look, this reptile tried to
That's not
kill
what the
people and ended up in
implication
hell,
is.
but he's nice to me.
We
Let's save
saved him. And if I
him.
hadn't argued with you, he would still be in hell.
Look, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I saved his life.
I don't think that actually worked out in his favor.
It totally did.
Okay.
He got to see the world before he died again.
Again, yeah. Forever.
Cassidy would absolutely talk her way into and out of the situation.
Alright. So she starts hooking him into the thing. You're helping her unbolt the chains and everything.
Yeah.
And basically, as soon as Heinrich is fully plugged in, he's like, zzz, 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 things start whirring, machine parts start moving, and he goes, yes, it feels good. Ah, this is so nice to be big and strong and tough and bulky again. I think I believe you all now. Losers! Not just kidding. Got you.
Okay, but before you leave,
silly one.
before you leave,
What?
I think your legs are in like a box outside.
Son of a bastards!
And you're welcome for telling me that.
Don't eat the food.
We found some robot limbs outside, right?
Yeah, that would have been very helpful if you had brought them to me.
We didn't know who they
belonged to.
Who doesn't find robot parts and think to themselves, this would be a good replacement at some point in time? Take it and bring it with them.
Listen, I just told you where they were. Let's go get them after you show us the map of where we are.
He, powers up this light display, basically projecting a hologram, showing you that where you are in this Siberian tundra prison is roughly blah, 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 centimeters north of actual proper Moscow.
Centimeters. We probably gotta do
There are
this
so many cosmic cubic meters in between you and Moscow right now, I'm not going to give you a precise measurement. But you know where it is. So, shows you exactly where Rasputin's castle is, and he's like, this is where we must go to kill him permanent like.
He just came from there.
Did you kill him?
I don't know.
You don't know if you killed him?
Well, he threw some grenades and ran away.
I threw some
Oh,
grenades.
Success does not shine brightly in your eyes, does it, mon
I was alone.
So was I, but I still didn't leave until I had no legs left. Look at you with your legs.
Well, to be fair, when he got there, he was just water droplets.
On the bright side, now I don't have a bunch of void energy flowing through me.
He looks down at the battery powering his chest and he's like, "Sha, me thought."
Hey, there's some more batteries down there too, next to the legs.
Yeah.
Did you bring them to
We're
me?
going to go get them. Remember?
We unchained the mech suit that you're in.
It's almost like you could have come and fixed me yourself in my own chamber, and I could have walked up here with dignity. So get inside my suit. But no, you are like, oh, look at all this cool shiny shit. Later.
We don't have any need for cool shiny shit.
Or the ability to
You
carry it all.
Americans are
We
so
didn't have the
frickin'
capacity.
weird.
All right, are we gonna go get it or not?
For sure.
All right, how are we gonna do that?
Jumps.
Do you fly?
How high is this tower?
Oh, I could just
Would
jump
you
off
like me
that
to
wall.
throw you off and we find out?
How tall is it?
Throw
You're
me
a robot.
off.
Ja!
He's like, I'm looking for tribute. And then we just see him like,
Go ahead and roll
oh my god.
for
I'm rolling
energy.
through the air.
Oh my god, for real?
Yes, he's been thrown off the roof.
He just told an insane robot to throw him off the roof.
He volunteered for tribute.
To be fair, he just told himself to throw him off the roof.
9.
Plus your energy?
Oh no, 10 on 12.
Hey, John, bubble.
9 on the dice, 10 on the energy.
Put a bubble for
Put a
energy.
bubble on your energy.
A bubble.
Oh.
And then you also just rolled a second ago to investigate the room or something, I think.
Yeah, I already did that.
Okay.
Okay, now I'm gonna put a little bubble over here.
Good. Good. You're learning. I love it.
Alright, so Heinrich turns around, grabs you by your back, and just throws you from the building, and you're like,
I can fly!
but you are more graceful than a cow flying through the air. You have been catapulted all the way down to the ground, and you actually start to release some of your gas as you're coming down. You're just like,
Oh, shush. I can like guide myself. That's cool.
And you get down and you
I
say,
can slow my descent by release of gas.
you like look back up and you're like, oh wee wee, I am about to go, no!
Now what?
I love stealth missions.
You yell down there, how far was that?
I love stealth missions.
He's like, I do not know, I did not pay attention.
Look around for bad guys and gas them if you see them.
I look around.
Probably roll to look around.
I will roll.
Because there were some patrols wandering around down there.
9.
Again?
Plus your intelligence, probably. I don't know.
1.
Okay, so 10.
Alright.
There's a big
Give
difference
me-
between 9 and 10.
Yeah.
Is your intelligence a 1?
Yes.
So you rolled a 10.
Are you questioning it?
No, it is.
Okay,
Yeah.
because
Did you bubble it?
sounds like you're
two
questioning what
different
you
things.
rolled.
Did you bubble your intelligence roll?
No.
Do that. Do
I
that.
can't get back out.
Yeah, just don't sit back down there.
No, it's comfortable.
The captain's deadly like that. So, you notice that the two drones are still circling the tower about midway up. You notice that there are robotic sentries that move around. And you notice that there is a void sensor array. Basically,
There's a void sensor array. There's some drones up there.
he's yelling to you. And then you basically like reach up and push the button on your radio and say, just talk to me through the radio.
Oh.
I forgot I had that.
To be fair, I was yelling at him a second ago, too.
Yes, you were.
Okay, but for real, we gotta get down there. So, I'm assuming that Heinrich can carry Jen. Can he carry anyone else?
I don't can carry. Yeah, she can. She's got like a strap hold.
So
for
can he carry
that.
anybody else?
Yeah, he's big and strong.
How many people?
I mean, probably the two of y'all easily.
Okay, so
And-
Takeshi can void down with somebody else.
No, there's void detection things.
Yeah, would you want to teleport with Takeshi? Y'all get.
He
carried-
says no, there's void detection things.
That's what I
There's
heard.
a void detection array.
There's an array.
Okay, let's just teleport down.
I'm
We'll sort
yelling
it out
into
when we
my
get down there.
comms now. I guess.
Alright, we're all gonna. Heinrich's gonna jump and Takeshi's gonna bamf.
All right, so Jin jumps onto Heinrich's back, grabbing hold of the footholds and strapping on with several buckles. And he just reaches out and grabs a hold of Ellie and Katya and just runs towards the edge of the tower and he goes, hang on, mushies! And he jumps and then rocket packs start throwing off on like his legs and his boots. And it's just like... as he's like trying to rocket down towards the ground in a very subtle but clunky and loud fashion. You have arrived. Would you have wanted elevator music?
It's too late now, I'm already here.
Oh.
No, look, I pointed
I
at the
feel
boxes. Go get the
remember.
boxes.
Who wouldn't get batteries? What is the rancid?
You don't
all
need
of
to
these
eat.
rations that I saved for you, my mushy. I knew you were so hungry in that jail cell and they're all rancid now.
Maybe
What loser of a hero would do this to food?
He called me a hero.
I somehow knew it was you!
Alright, so you're down here too now with Takeshi?
Yeah,
Maybe.
maybe.
I'm gonna have to roll for that teleport.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
are
are
you
we?
using Takeshi?
Have we ever had to roll
With
for
my
Takeshi's
shadow leap,
teleport before?
could
Yes, every time.
with my shadow leap, could I teleport him?
Or he could just teleport himself. And we
At
don't
that point,
roll
he can
for
just
it.
teleport himself and nobody has to do anything.
Yeah.
You can just roll for yourself. But
I was trying to
As your
avoid
once
using
per.
his
Yeah.
void
It won't use his.
near a void detection array.
smart.
But Heinrich also has void stuff in him too.
Heinrich didn't use void step.
What I mean, he's like walking around with
No,
it.
she's saying he has void stuff
Like in it.
inside of him.
So
So his battery packs run off void energy.
So if it was going to set off, it would have already set off.
Possibly.
So we could use Takeshi.
Or it could be setting off. And I think we
It's
should
a
say, if you
silence.
can teleport yourself, I think we should save Takeshi's powers and stuff.
Mine is a once per mission.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, let's use Takeshi.
Okay, I will roll for Takeshi to use his ability. 6 plus.
Every time we use
You
Takeshi.
said 6 plus?
6 plus whatever.
Just put it with intelligence.
Okay.
Well, and don't. Oh, you already moved.
I did move it for him.
Because Takeshi seems like, I guess.
So 8.
Alright, so you can successfully teleport. However, it will cause unwanted attention for you and anyone near you in your teleporting vicinity.
We got this. We can handle it. Get down here. I'm tired of the party being split up.
Okay.
He runs at you and he grabs a hold of you and he says, "Hurry, we must get to Kasha. She hates it when the party is split up."
He knows you so well.
No, he's so sweet.
And he appears right in front of her and he looks at her and he says,
High five.
"If you ever want to hold my sword again, I will let you."
Oh, my. Which one?
Does she say that?
Either one.
Maybe not the one that injured her the last time?
Right?
Yeah,
It hurt pretty bad when she held that one.
you gotta risk it sometimes.
For a biscuit.
Alright. Everybody roll, and this is laughable, stealth.
Oh!
I'm a self-close.
Why are we rolling stealth? I thought we were already discovered.
We're trying to see who is actually discovered.
I am
Is that
Holy
speed?
Hey, wait, where's my...
Is that speed? What is that?
What? Did you just fail for the first time?
I rolled a
Use different
5.
dice. Switch your dice up.
But these were the good ones.
Well, they're not anymore. They've used up their power.
I did.
Or is this off speed?
Yes.
Yes, stealth is off speed.
Okay, it's slightly better.
How much extra does my cloak give me?
What did you get?
I rolled an 8.
You just bump it up to the next tier.
Oh, so it's like a 10.
Yeah.
Aha! I'm invisible! Use my cloak.
You're a loony.
No, I'm invisible now.
Okay.
I just look like a guy wearing a cloak. They
I
don't know.
know, it's a quote.
It's a
Seven.
quote?
Where you
How
said
did
you
you
were
do the
loony.
second time?
Oh.
Your
8.
arm's off. No, it isn't. I'm
Jessica?
invincible.
I am invisible.
I already answered this question, I thought. 12.
There's a lot of chaotic noise in this room, right? Alright, so you basically are like,
Invisible.
you see the void sensor arrays going off, and you're like, "Not today! Ha ha!" And you throw up the cloak, and as you do, Katya's like walking over to you, and she's like, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "What the hell are you doing with this cloak thing?" And you're like, both balled up together in the cloak, falling down, fighting over what
I'm
the hell's going
invisible.
on. You're like, "I am invisible!"
I rolled really well. I got tangled up in a cloak.
You did, as everyone else gets sensed by the array.
Oh, where's the array at?
It's,
Midway up.
it's on the tower. It's basically like a motion sensor kind of thing.
I shoot it.
No, you're my cloak.
You are in a cloak right now.
tangled in the net.
How
But
did I roll really well to not be able to do anything?
You're invisible.
you roll really well to be invisible to the void sensor array.
So I can't shoot it.
Well, I can open
Potentially
up.
yes on your next turn, but yeah, it's right now it's
Can I
like
It's not
protect
your
it from
turn.
damage if they're trying to get
You can
damage?
exit the cloak on your next turn.
So she can exit the cloak on her
Yeah,
next turn?
yeah. I mean, that's
Can
what
Can
it
I
is.
exit the cloak right now
Wait,
and protect
let's
them
see what
from
happens first, and then you
Okay.
can start telling me the things that you're going to do on your turn. Alright, so the 2 void drones that are hovering around the tower, moving in the figure 8, actually light up. Full sensor red on the front of the drones
Yeah.
as they start humming straight down towards your location. They know where you are. The void sensors have picked you up. Except for
The two of them.
because he's inside of a void
I'm in the cloak.
hook. Yeah.
I'm invincible.
You want to use your lightning strike them?
Yes.
Do it. Try to hit both at once. Don't you have a multiple target?
No, that's just normally if I roll really good.
Oh, roll really good. No pressure.
Really well.
12.
11.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That is good. So yeah, she would basically strike down, and the electricity off of both would hit both sensors, basically blinding where they're
Nice.
where they're flying. So they seem to be like moving in erratic patterns now.
Okay. I've already proven that I can shoot these, so I would try to shoot them.
Right. So basically, your aim and precision from this distance actually rolls off speed.
Yes. So that is a 6. It's a submachine gun, and I'm shooting into the.
I was just about to ask you what kind of gun do you have. I was just gonna ask that question.
And you see all these bullets, but that helps them figure out where the hell you are, because their sensors are all thrown off, and now all these bullets are flying. They're like, oh.
I would have felt really bad if somebody that wasn't us got shot by that.
Right, so we're going to open that automatically into you have the ability to roll to try and evade
I would like to
or
title
endure.
armor.
Okay, so endure.
That is a 10.
Awesome. So you're like, oh, you see me? Well, I see you. And you're just like, and like flex out your water powers. And basically, bullets either pass straight through you or they're like being redirected and halted.
This is the scene in the movie where all the shit goes down, and then we turn around and we see that one of their bullets has hit her because he let them pass right through her.
Oh,
and we're
that's
like,
so
no!
Not her. She's the best lightning powered, not feeling,
That's like
never
in
been
that-
hurt
Yeah.
person. But really, you turn around and you see that even in his void cloak, he is like, oh, I've been hit and I'm leaking.
Wait, she hasn't gotten to that episode of Buffy yet.
Who?
Dun, dun, dun. We've been rewatching Buffy.
Okay, so I'm going to shoot the array thing that detected us in the first place. Because it might also control them.
Oh yeah, she's got a sniper rifle she can actually aim. I'm just
Not
kind of
all
shooting from the hip.
things. I just want to shoot the thingy that detected us.
Shoot it in the eye.
It has been shot.
14.
Yes. It has been shot, and the entire void sensor array seems to fail and collapse.
So both of the drones are dead?
No.
No.
They're already here. But
Are they more chaotic?
they're already not flying with direction, except for the fact that they know that there seems to be gunfire coming from his location, and they're shooting at him.
Get him with your lightning.
Title.
I'm distracted.
All right.
I think he's got to do something first.
What are you going to do, Gaston? Do you have a gun?
He has gas.
He has a gas knife.
Have a gas
You
knife.
can't really do anything with that against flying drones.
I hide in my cloak is what I do.
That is a continued action. He is hiding in his cloak. Alright, and you've already shot the void sensor
Yeah.
array. Do you want to use teamwork from any of your allies? You've got
Does Takeshi have
Heinrich.
anything that's distance fighting?
He can teleport a distance and stab.
We don't want him to teleport to the action. Yeah, let Heinrich and Jin and their big guns shoot these things down. That'd be cool and epic. And a good way to kind of like this up.
Alright, so you want to go ahead and roll for them?
Do I need to? What is
Yeah, those are your assistants you've already used. Let's hope you can roll this really well.
an edge?
6.
It was the same thing.
Yeah, it was. It's weird.
I just meant 7 plus what?
I don't know.
You just run it off your high stat.
10.
Dankeschön, mein Fräulein. he flies up into the air and he just starts like huge machine gun turrets on like his arms, and he's just like shooting them in any direction as she's like flying on his back, smoking a cigarette, just going.
Big difference.
Oh, cigar. Sorry. Yeah. Smoking on a stogie, just like puffing away as she's just laughing maniacally as he's like blasting into his wings. Each time one of his belts like empties out, he's gone the whole 9 yards with the ammo belt. She just like latches another one in from an ammo can on the side of his
How
armor.
durable are these drones?
He didn't say they were aiming.
He's just
That's
having
so true.
fun. The tower's getting bricks blown off of it. Rivets are going and falling. There's like a Russian guard that walks outside on a cigarette break, and he's like, "What in the?" Brains against the wall.
That's good. We didn't want him to call for help.
Yeah, that would be loud. So, and then he just turns around and he sees the drones and he's like, "Oh yeah, I forgot about you!" And just starts like smashing them together.
Okay, so they're dead now.
Yes.
They would never come alive.
Wait, are they
Jean,
powered,
my not mushy.
are they
Now,
powered
which
by
way do we
brains?
go to get to Moscow? 'Cause you got your legs, you got your batteries, we got the drones.
We got the brains and
Now
food.
we gotta go to Moscow.
There's a hangar over there. And over in that hangar is a flying machine that we can use to get to Moscow.
Do you know how to fly?
I can find out next time if you tune in to the same Saturday Night Gaming channel at the same Saturday Night Gaming time. And do not forget, my mushies, to have a great week.
We hope you've enjoyed this week's episode. If you did, head over to our website, SaturdayNightGamingLLC.com, for some more fun content. Also, make sure to like, share, and subscribe on all of our social media platforms. I hope you have a fantastic week, and until next time, this is Laura Hibbard with Saturday Night Gaming signing off.